What's up, YouTube? So today I want to talk about my PACURH experience. So first of all, what is PACURH? PACURH stands for the Pacific Affiliate of College and University Residence Halls. And I basically had the opportunity to go to a conference in Washington State University where I got to meet up with other schools and learn about how the housing works in their schools. So, by the way, like I work for housing, so I'm part of a community council for one of the housing communities at UCI, my school. And what we do is basically make events happen in our community, not campus wide, community wide events at our campus. So there was like one delegate chosen from each housing community from my school, and I had the opportunity to go to this conference, and I got a lot out of this conference. I mean, first of all, there's lots of little minor things, like, for example, like on the ride over there, the plane trip, I got caught up on reading. I got caught up to like my Thanksgiving's worth of reading, so that was cool and all. And of course, traveling to a new state, I mean, how often does that happen? I mean, this trip was all paid for, so I didn't have to pay anything, which was amazing, of course. So that was really cool and all, but what I got out of this conference is so much more than just catching up on homework or reading and just traveling to a new state, although that was pretty cool. What I got out of this conference is, for one, I got to meet a bunch of new people, and there were workshops on this conference, and in one workshop we got to open up. It was like about Beyonce and like I don't really listen to much Beyonce, but like the presenter made it really interesting. He basically played like a clip of a song, and then he asked questions like, how are you there for others, and what is your special purpose? And these questions had people really open up, and it got really deep really fast. So it was just interesting to see all of the responses people had to this question, because it really opened people up, and I thought that was really cool. Like, I don't know, the fact that we don't even know each other that well. The conference was just one weekend, and we were opening up to people we've never even met before. I thought that was pretty cool, and I myself opened up quite a bit, and I was glad that I did. So that was something. And another thing that I really liked about this conference is I got the opportunity to bond with the people that from UCI that went to this conference. So in total, there was 7 of us, plus a supervisor, and 4 of the 7 were delegates from housing communities, and the other 3 worked more for like, they worked more like behind the scenes boardroom type stuff. But I got to bond with all of them, and it was just an amazing time. Like, I mean, there was a 7 hour layover on Sunday when we were coming back from the school. So basically, the way it worked, we went. The school was in Pullman, Washington. That's where Washington State University is. And then when we went to Seattle before we came back to Irvine, and there was a 7 hour layover, and we got to like bond. We just played cards and talked, and like I got really close to some of the people that went to this conference from UCI, and I felt that was very important because now I don't see, like, now when we like work together, like everyone's off doing their own thing type thing, like everyone's in charge of their own council or whatever, or their own housing community, but it still made me want to like show support for them just because I became really good friends with them, and it just got me overall excited to like work with these people. So I feel that's very important in the workforce in general. Like, it's very important to bond with who you work with because, I mean, it just makes an overall better experience. So I would highly encourage everyone who works to try and bond, if at all possible, with who you're working with because it just makes everything a lot easier. And the last thing I got of this conference, like I said, is that I got to meet a bunch of new people, and that was really cool. I mean, like, I might not even see some of these people ever again because, I mean, they're from all over the place, like from UC Berkeley and San Diego and Chico State and like so many other schools. But just the fact that I got to meet them was something that was amazing. I mean, there's this quote that stuck with me the entire time I was at this conference. It was you probably heard it before. It's don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. And that is so true. Like, I mean, I might not ever see these people again that I met at this conference, but just the fact that I did meet them and had the chance to talk to them, even if it was just for a while, was like really amazing. And that's something I can even apply to the conference. Like, I'm having withdrawals that I'm no longer there, but I mean, at least it happened. At least I got the chance to go to this conference, and I'm very thankful for that. So I'm just glad that, I had the opportunity, and yeah, that's all I have for now. I know I've been talking a lot, but I really wanted to share my experience at my PACURH conference, at the PACURH conference. Until next time.